I'm Jill, and I just wanted to share with you why I began my plexus journey. I was really sick. I had been through a lot. Um, my health was declining um, rapidly. It all started when I had my daughter. She was born in 2005, and I never went back for a follow-up checkup with my doctor. I had four children, ages 5 to newborn, and I finally decided, I've got these four kids that I need to be around for, so I'll go for my follow-up and I'll get my PAP. And it was almost 2 years after my daughter was born that I went for my annual PAP. And it came back that there was something wrong, and my doctor called me into his office and told me that I had stage 4 cervical dysplasia, which is the very last step before it would have been full-blown cervical cancer. So I ended up having a hysterectomy after my daughter turned 2. I had a full hysterectomy. Then in 2008, I started working, and in 2009 I got injured on the job. In that time, I had also had my gallbladder removed. My injuries were I dislocated my kneecap and I injured 3 discs in my lower back, and the weight just crept on. While I was recovering from that, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I had fibromyalgia so badly, it was absolutely debilitating, and it was excruciatingly painful. I even had it in my face. I would take a shower and the shower stream would hit areas of my face or a certain spot on my leg, and I would want to jump through the ceiling. Now, of course, having children, I had to go about my day. I had to get them off to school. I had to make lunches. I had to make dinners. I did what I had to do, and I did it in a tremendous amount of pain. After I would get them off to school, I would crawl back into bed, I would curl into a ball, and I would just cry. I also ended up during this time needing rotator cuff surgery. My doctor at that time decided I did not need physical therapy, and I ended up with frozen shoulder. I switched doctors, and that doctor sent me to physical therapy, and he said, look, it's physical therapy or it's another surgery to get in there and remove that scar tissue. So they would wrench my shoulder, and I would scream in pain because what they had to do was break up that scar tissue. I just wasn't feeling well. I had, in addition to all of that going on, I had problems with IBS, I had irritable bowel syndrome, I had problems going to the bathroom and moving my bowels. Come to find out, I needed another surgery for that as well. So at this time, I decided enough is enough. I need to do something to reclaim my health. I still have young children. My daughter is only 9. I have an 11-year-old and a 14-year-old, and who live here at home with me, and I knew that something had to give. And at this point, my friend Andrea from high school was posting about plexus, and I read the posts and I felt, this is a scam, this isn't going to work. And then I kept seeing more of my friends from high school. These were actual people that I knew, and they were all posting about what plexus was doing for them and how they were getting a better night's sleep and how they had so much energy and how they were losing weight and how they were, getting rid of migraines and IBS issues. And so I decided I would research plexus, and I did. And I researched the actual ingredients, every ingredient that was in the products. And so, it's worth a shot. There's a 60-day money-back guarantee. At the very least, I call and I get my money back. So I ordered 3 days of taking the product, Plexus Slim and the Accelerator, and I had energy like I had not had in 10 years. I felt so great, and I realized that I was no longer drinking Coca-Cola, and I had an addiction to that. I was drinking 2 20-ounce Cokes per day, and for me to not have a Coca-Cola and not miss it was something huge for me. So I have been on Plexus now for a year. I have not had a single soda in an entire year. I've tried to take a sip of soda. Doesn't matter if it's ginger ale, root beer, orange, Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, it doesn't matter. I cannot stand the taste of soda. I crave water, I crave vegetables. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling so much healthier. I recently had gone to my doctor for a physical, and for the first time in 10 years, all of my labs came back normal. My blood pressure was great, my cholesterol was great, my lipids, my sugar levels, everything was within its normal range. And my doctor asked me, he said, you haven't had these numbers in 10 years. Are you doing something? Like, tell me what you're doing. So I shared with him about Plexus, and I brought with him the list of the ingredients, and he said, these all look great. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working for you. So that prompted me to really want to share this with everybody, because Plexus is absolutely amazing because it heals our guts from the inside out. And it's about getting healthy. It's not about losing weight. You have to get healthy first in order to lose weight and to sustain that weight loss. So I'm really happy with what Plexus has done for me. I'm healthier than I have been in a very long time, and I'm so glad that I took a chance on Plexus and that it's working for me. And I just suggest that, if you're suffering with any digestive health issues, if you have diabetes, Plexus Slim was originally created for type 2 diabetics to lower and maintain healthy blood sugar levels, lipids, triglycerides, lower and maintain healthy cholesterol. If you have any pain problems, chronic pain, we have products that help with that. I suggest that you give it a try if you're really suffering and if you're at your wit's end and you've tried everything else. Give it a try. There's a 60-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. You have no money to be out. If it doesn't work for you, you just call, you cancel, and you request a full refund. And that's why I Plexus.